Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Have you ever wondered what games you should sell or you should use? Find out here at Purge Reviews. Find out on our top 10 list what games you cannot miss. Don't forget to subscribe to Purge Reviews.
Animals on Board is a Stronghold game that I heard quite a few good things about. It has kind of a biblical reference, which is, probably not a huge mainstream thing. I like this game a lot. It's a quick 15-20 minute game. It doesn't have a lot of substance to it, but it is fun and it gives you some decisions. And these kind of games sometimes are the biggest hits. And I think they have a winner here, definitely. It's so simple, and just spreading it out and getting the food, and when you want to pay, you pay in the food, and getting the animals in such a way where you don't have two, less than two or more than two, but not two. Add some strategic blending to it, which I like quite a bit. So, the artwork is cute. I like that the different numbers also give you different animals. I think they're different ages. So the oldest animal is 5 and the babies are 1s. So you can differentiate with colorblind people, perhaps. The animals are cute. The arcs that you build, the components are great. The rules are crystal clear. This is a solid game. Now, it's one of those games that I can't really articulate to you why it's fun. This isn't going. You're not going to center a board game night around. This might be something you open the game night up with or something, but or end it. But Animals on Board is a really good game. I think it's going to appeal to a lot of families, and I think it's something that you should try out. It might be a great filler. I wish, and it could have without those arcs, came in a smaller box. I almost wish that, because then I think it'd be a must buy, because it should be a fairly portable. You can pretty much put this in a sandwich bag and put in a suitcase and go on a trip with it. So, Animals on Board. Quick, easy to learn, easy to play, fun, and on and off your table in 15 minutes. Great lunchtime game. Animals on Board is a new game by Stronghold Games. It has a Noah theme to it. Sort of. The artwork in it's very cutesy and very, very good. Stronghold always does a really good job on that. I didn't bag everything up just because it works best. This is the first player marker, which is neat. And all this cardboard you had to put together. I'm not a huge fan of that. Luckily, Pedro did it for me. But these are the Noah boards, and these are some of the tiles. They're very thick and very nice, although mine didn't pop out that nice. So you'll put it like this so you can see it, but nobody else will be able to see it behind you. And then you have 2 rows here that you can do like this. So you're going to get a rule book. Rules are very simple. I'm not sure they need to be this long, but a lot of it's how to put that arc together. Rules are very simple. You're going to get 4 of these arcs, enough to play 4-player. Isn't it cute? Each one's a little different. This one has alligators coming out of it. You can see the giraffe and the blood of some of these. So the food tiles, let me show you this first. So you're each going to get a flag, which will fit right in here. Shows when you pass. You're going to get a number of animals with some very cute artwork on it. What's cool is that they become more adult in the 5s. Let me show you that. So here's a 3 fox versus a 5. Here's a 2 versus a 5. And then the ones are babies. Let me see if I can find a 1. Here's the little baby panda, baby hippo. Really, it's all the components. You're gonna get these food tokens that are, just food that the animals would eat. Very thick cardboard. They did a really good job on the components. I have no complaints about them whatsoever. Everything is overproduced and nice, just the way I like it. The rules for Animals on Board are very easy to digest. The game is very, very simple. I mean, you can literally teach it to somebody in a minute or two, maybe a minute. The rules are very simple, very clear. I didn't have any issues at all. Colorful, includes pictures. Stronghold, you know, they're always top notch, so no problems here with Animals on Board. Okay, let me kind of show you how this game is set up here. So what you're going to have is you're going to have 10 tiles and the 11th one face down. On your turn, you are going to divvy this up however you see fit. Maybe you want to keep these turtles together and those zebras together. However you want. You split them up and you take a food tile. So let's set that there in space. The next player will do the same thing. He'll come in and say, you know what, maybe I'll keep these there, and he'll get a food token. And then this guy may split them up here and get a food token. And this guy may say, alright, I'm going to split these two zebras up, make another pile, and I'll get a food token. This guy split this up and get a food token. Can you see that? And then this guy will split this one up further and get a food token. Now this guy has 2 food tokens, so he may go ahead, he's going to spin these, and you have to spin these for each tile. You can only take one of the groups, and you have to spin a tile for each one. So maybe, he doesn't want these 2 turtles because they're the same, but he wants this monkey and this zebra. He'll pay the 2 tokens, and they'll go away. This guy is going to spin one, he wants this fox. He's going to get that fox, and this guy will spin one of his and get the panda, because he wants the panda. And these all become a group again. You draw back up to get 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 total. Because you have one face down. And then you do the same thing all over again. And you're just getting these apart and you're paying it with the food. If you split it up, you get a food. And then when you want to take it, you have to have enough food for each tile that you take. At the end of the game, when somebody gets 10 tiles, you will... Let me just kind of show you how it works. So it'd be 10, but let me just show you. Pretend like this is 10. So if you have 2 of the same, they don't score. If you have 2 gorillas, you don't score. So his score would be 5. If I had, let's say, 2 turtles, 1 gorilla, 1 zebra, and 1 crocodile. These turtles would go away. Then I would score 5, 5, and 4 is 14. So if you ever have a pair of 2, regardless of the number, the same type of animal, Noah takes them, they're out of your list, and you don't score them. So you want to be careful about taking the same. If you find yourself with 2, you need to find that 3rd one, and you may overpay or not get something else you want to take it. First person 10. The game takes about 15 minutes to play. It's super fun. It's light, but has decisions in it. And all you're doing in the game is splitting up the 10, splitting up one of the groupings and taking a food. And then when you want to buy it, whatever grouping, if it has 3 tiles in it, I would have to pay 3 food to take it. And then I add those to my round. That's it. A very fun game. I highly recommend this game, Animals on Board. Who should buy this game? I think families, gamers. This is one of those games that I like, even simpler than Splendor. I mean, I think it should be in most people's collections. The only knock I have, which is so superficial, is I wish it would have came in a smaller box because it'd be even more portable, and I think it'd be even in more people's collections. It takes up more space than it needs to. With that said, it's an excellent game. I mean, it plays in just a few minutes. It simply plays with your grandma. I think all kinds of people are going to like it. Everybody knows the story of Noah, understands the 2 animals matching. That's a good rule. This is going to be a universal game. If this game is not a hit, there's something wrong. It's that good of a game, and it really should be a hit with most gamers. This could be a strong contender for Game of the Year. Just, in that simple category of it's a fun game. It's very simple. You don't want to play it 10, 15 times in a row to overstay its welcome, but, 1 or 2 games really quickly when you're starting a night off or ending it is fantastic for this game. I'm going to recommend this for most gamers. I think you're going to want this game, Animals on Board, in your collection. It's as good as advertised. Highly recommend it.